Hello there.
All right, here we are. We are back. Okay, so it's been damn almost a week since I streamed last time. We're gonna continue on with the My Team career mode in F124, which really isn't all that much different from the F123 career mode, but it's still fun nonetheless. We have a little bit of different handling, and I think we finally got to grips with it. So on the first stream on that day one launch, we did the first 2 rounds, got our team set up. We've rebranded at the end of the first stream. I was going to go with like a role-playing and Audi team, since you could use the Audi livery that was introduced a couple of years ago in F122 and F123, with Audi joining the grid in 2026, but they didn't carry that over to F124, sadly. So we changed our team name. We're just going to stick with Thud Racing. We changed our team livery, team colors, and that's where we are. Round 3 is the Australian Grand Prix. We have some upgrades in the works. One of them will be ready the day before the Australian Grand Prix, so we have a chassis upgrade. Hopefully that will be successful and will be deployed before we get into the actual race itself. So we will get a weight distribution major upgrade that's coming up in a couple days for us. So we have some G-force training coming up that'll hopefully help our secondary driver. We went with Ollie Behrman with his stellar performance earlier this year with being the reserve driver for Ferrari. But we only have a couple days, then we get to the Australian Grand Prix. We'll do some practices, some free practices. We'll do qualifying, and we'll do the race. So yeah, let's get right into it. And of course, our upgrade fails. So let's just go redo that.
Any redevelopments will need to be ordered from the R&D screen.
That's kind of a bummer. We should have enough points to get that re-going though. Yeah, 776 points to redo that. It will be ready before the Chinese Grand Prix, so hopefully the 2 now upgrades that we have in the works will be ready for our next race. So that's kind of a bummer. First race, we finished in 13th, I think, like that. And in the second race, we did get a top 10 finish. I think we finished in 8th or 7th. With our sponsor, we need to get a total of 25 points for before the end of the year. So we are on the board. We have some points. Current standings, we've got actually Sainz up top. Surprisingly, a couple points behind him is Verstappen. Then we got Perez, Norris, Hamilton, Russell. We're all the way down in 10th with 4 points. Our teammate doesn't have any points. As far as the Constructors' Championship goes, Red Bull's on top, Ferrari, McLaren, Mercedes, Aston Martin. Then you got THud Racing coming up in 6th at the moment, so pretty close to the middle of the pack. Well, let's go to the race weekend. Let's get this underway. So I just dropped my glove. All right, let's get these practice sessions underway here. What's the weather looking like? Looking dry across the board.
Albert Park welcomes you. Let's get this show on the road then. It's practice here in Australia.
Oh, I can't see the chat over here. Looks like Zex is in. Hey Zex, how's it going? Thanks for popping in, man. Oh hell, I don't know why I gloved up. I need to get my car setting loaded. This is the first time we've done Australia on F124, so we don't have a saved set of settings, for lack of a better term, I guess. Let me get that situated. Alright, we need to go to settings, car setup, custom, modify. We want to do 14, 17 on the wings. That'll help us with some of these longer straights. Transmission, 55, 55. Engine braking, we'll go down to 20. Suspension. Do 2.5. 1. 0.4.9. Actually. All right. We'll go 36, 5, 12, 2, 35, 39. That's as low as I can go there, that's fine. 157 tires. 22.4. Or as low as we can go, I guess. 22.5. And 20.4, which I think is also as low as we can go. Alright, let me save this for next season. Alright, now we can get into the actual practice. Alright, practice session 1. We need to beat the average speed trap. Complete a lap while conserving fuel and stay within 2 meters of the racing line.
Okay, we need a few solid laps here to help us
my wheel
calculate a
wasn't
good race
yet
strategy.
connected there. Ugh. I gotta get warmed up here. I'm raced in a week. Overshot that corner so hard. Yeah, I'm definitely cold. I gotta get warmed up for sure. I overshot again. Yeah, Taylor was nice enough to gift me a stream deck for our 1-year anniversary, and I went through and got that all set up before I streamed on launch day, and I love the thing a lot, but I had a little power flicker outage at my house and didn't realize till today, right before I was starting to get ready for the stream, that I didn't save my stream deck profile, so everything went back to the default settings. Kind of sucked. I mean, I can get all the transitions and stuff loaded fairly quickly, as all that stuff's kind of preset between the scenes, but all of my custom sounds, none of that saved. None of it saved the clips or the sound bites that I had loaded in, plus the sound levels, none of that saved, so I was kind of frustrated because I spent probably a good hour and a half working on that. It's all gone. Yeah, it's really convenient. I love it a lot. Alright, I think I want to just retry the whole practice program here. Yeah, she got me the, it was the Razor one. It's pretty slick.
Okay, give us some good, consistent laps, please. We're looking for good data that we can work into a race strategy.
Not staying on the racing line here very well. Might miss out on that one. And my last stream, I noticed I had some of my video settings somehow changed, or I changed them accidentally, and it didn't record or playback any higher than 480p. Not sure how those settings got changed. I don't know how I got the stay within 2 meters of the racing line on the last lap, but I got it. Should get all goals here at the end of this lap, as long as I don't screw it up in the last couple corners. All right. I think that's a successful day one. Five of 5. All right, that'll help a little bit. Let's get over to day 2.
What an incredible practice session that was. But the fun doesn't stop here though. Join us again as the rest of the weekend unfolds.
All right, granted we were on medium tires, but we only in the practice session went 19th. Come on, Bearman, pick it up. He was on soft tires and didn't get any better than 21st. A lot of it is to do with the car, though. We are a mid-pack entry team here. Should be closer in the teens, though, and 10th to 15th is where we should be. Alright, let's do fuel management. Drive a lap without leaving the track. DRS in all zones. 2 meters of the racing line. What was it? Without leaving the track. Okay, that was pretty easy. No problems there.
In this program, we want you to focus on your fuel saving technique. Lift and coast through corner entry to save as much as you can whilst keeping under the minimum lap time.
I'm not doing a very good job of conserving fuel. Damn driving lines in my way.
Today's era of hybrid
I
engine technology.
don't need this, sir. Oh, where would this be? Telemetry settings. Nope. Not what I thought. I think that's what that is.
We're testing fuel management here, so try to lift and coast going into the corners. Don't be too aggressive on the power, but remember, you still have to beat the minimum lap time.
I don't think they don't let me use my overtake in this practice session. Forgot about that. Ugh. That hurt. The second to last corner really hurt my lap times. I need to be short shifting more is what I need to be doing. Bump the wall.
Okay, then that's the end of the program.
Alright, didn't do so good on that one.
And plenty of useful data. Return to base when you can, so we can go over it all.
Yeah, that one kind of sucked a little bit. That's alright. Let's go to day 3. Not going to get them all. I'm not just going to cheese it and keep redoing it until I get everything. It's not very realistic. I cheesed it enough in the last stream with taking advantage of the flashback, but I was still trying to get myself acclimated with the new physics of the game and the handling model. I think I've got a better grip on it now. Alright, qualifying pace without leaving the track. DRS all zones, 2 meters. Been really hung up on that one in Australia. Seems like that's the same combination nearly all 3 of these.
Okay, this is a quali sim. We've estimated the times our closest rivals will be doing, so that's what we need to beat.
It's really been a roller coaster of a lap. Started off good, but really butchered it second half.
We didn't really get the data we needed on that run. You might want to give it another go.
Qualifying pace
Okay,
program.
dude, I went through all this last race, last time. Why are we doing it still? All right, let's go back to the garage. Let's put on different tires. Let's go another lap because that was not great. I looked away for a second. Alright, that's the first flashback I've used.
Program over, but that wasn't much help to us.
How the hell did I go from purple all the way down to red in one corner? I don't feel like I butchered that corner. I mean, I didn't take it perfectly, but I didn't butcher it by any means.
Afraid we need to run it again.
We're going to leave it at that. And we only got 2 of 5 out of that one. That's really rough. No development points on the last one. Let's get to qualifying though.
And that's it. Practice is officially over. Until next time, goodbye.
At least Behrman got us some points.
And a warm welcome, everybody. We're here in the heart of Melbourne. It's Albert Park, and it's qualifying for the Australian Grand Prix.
What's the car looking like, actually, as far as wear and tear goes here? 46. Alright, all of our parts are still decent. Custom setup. Alright, let's just get out there.
Pushed down to P19, I'm afraid.
Mark, we haven't even done a lap yet, man. Alright, it's one qualifying lap in. Sure, we're going to drop him position there for next couple laps. Get some fresh tires on. Let some time go by. We're 9th at the moment. Alright, Verstappen's got in a 118.5. And we put in what? A 120.2. Need to be at least a whole second faster. Force feedback didn't kick in there for a second. That was weird. Why the hell's my overtake on? That's wasting it.
And we've dropped to P18.
I butchered the hell out of that. That was so bad. Moves us up a little bit. Still not as good as it needs to be, though. th. All right, let's give it one more go. I don't know why I keep starting me with my overtake on. Hello? Oh, Jesus. I'm just going to go with what I've got. I'm not
Mind
even
that
in
front
traffic.
wing, it's going to need replacing if it takes too much damage.
We're just going to have to start in 11th.
Car repairs have set us back a little.
You know, time's over. Probably going to end up in like 13th or 14th here.
With qualifying wrapped up now, we have
Yep,
our grid line
14.
up for the big race tomorrow.
All right, well, we got our work ahead of us.
For what will no doubt be a fantastic...
See if we can get some upgrades underway here a day early while we're at the station. Alright, let's see. I don't think we have enough to do anything, sadly. A little bit better on the practice, and we could have got something. That hurts a little bit. It is what it is. Again, we're still a fledgling new team here. God, these load times are atrocious on this game. When you actually start the race itself, like everything in between all the practice sessions and qualifying, it seems fairly quick, but the loading time for the actual Grand Prix itself is long.
You can hear the Australian fans roaring as they line the track here in Albert Park. Welcome to Melbourne, and the roar from the crowd can only mean one thing. It's race day.
Yeah.
We go racing today then in
Gotta
the
load
state
those
of
shaders.
Victoria, where the drivers have 14 corners and 3.28 miles to navigate at an average lap speed of around 120 miles per hour. Close proximity of the barriers make accidents inevitable. Recent history shows us that a safety car is not at all out of the question. It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. Max Verstappen put in a fantastic lap yesterday, and he'll start from pole position. And it's Charles Leclerc in P2. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Perez, Norris, Oscar Piastri, Sainz, Fernando Alonso, Hamilton, Russell, Stroll, Joe, Bottas, Albon, Chambers, Sonoda, Gasly, Ricciardo, Hulkenberg, Magnussen, Ocon,
Come on, Ollie.
Sargent, and Ollie Ben.
Bringing up the
It's
rear.
almost time for the lights to go out, so let's head down to the track where preparations are underway. And alongside me, bringing glamour and expertise to our commentary today, Naomi Schiff. As we all know, every single driver wants to know what's required of them. And in the case of this driver, I think things are pretty stable at the moment. That they're doing what the team require.
Absolutely. We're certainly seeing a driver that feels a lot more comfortable and confident within the team. And that comes from that stability and being settled into what we can now see as a clear role within the team. It's so important for a driver to know where they stand, because sometimes when you don't know exactly where you stand, you can easily overdrive or even put too much pressure on yourself. So I think they'll be able to focus on the smaller details during the race today.
Okay, see if you can gain some early positions on the first lap. This is going to help us get another points finish.
Sounds aggressive. Right, we got 29 laps. Fuel. And let's lower that down just a smidge. Let's change the strategy up here just a little bit. Let's pit a little earlier. I wonder if I could go on a soft start and long on the hards. No, that would be too hard. Yeah, let's pit 2 laps early on the mediums. But we could take the gamble and put softs on and hope that there's an early yellow flag. Let's just stick with that. Why the hell do I not have my rearview mirror?
The formation...
What are we in? What are we in? What are we in? Race layout. Rearview mirror. Not hidden. I'm so confused why the rearview mirror isn't showing up.
Okay, so everything looks good on the power unit cycles, so let's concentrate on bringing tyres and brakes up to temperature. No threat of rain for the time being, conditions look good.
Get these tires warm. Heating them brakes.
Okay, incredible parking there. Nice one. That's going to give you the edge if you can get...
Contact. No damage. Excuse me, Stroll. Elbows out. Before I got hit.
DRS is being enabled this lap. We can use DRS when you're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
Oh. Let's flash that back. I got too greedy in that corner.
Gap to your
Stroll
teammate
right on my
behind,
ass.
5.5 seconds.
Can't keep it out of that wall.
Good job, nice overtake.
Did squeeze Bottas there, that was my bad.
Okay, you're in the top 10. Okay, be aware, the
Yeah, he was.
grip levels are going to start falling away soon. Okay, so gap to the car ahead, 5.2 seconds.
Really messing that sector up. Lost almost a second there. I'm gonna go like 3 more laps before we pit still. Yeah, this sector's really my bane here. I'm losing so much time there. biffed it. Second flashback of the race. I really need to try to break this DRS from Bottas behind me.
Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 6.2 seconds.
Yeah, I know, I'm losing time. I'm working on it. Went deep. Not a good lap.
We're approaching the pit window now, and you're going to be on hards next time. The car in front is a second a lap faster, 1 second.
Oh, it's usually where I pick up pace. I just lost a lot. I'm gonna get overtaken here. At least I thought I was. I don't know why. It sounded like some sort of contact behind me.
Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by. 8.2
Jesus.
seconds.
Losing so much time.
Push now, we're boxing this lap.
Deep. Oh, that was close. Hopefully I'll do better on the hard tires. I usually do.
Okay, we lost the position. Try to keep focus. Remember, box this lap. Keep an eye on your distance to the speed limit line as you approach and make sure you don't speed.
Alright, we went in 10th. Let's see what this stint does for us once everyone else pits. They're probably not going to pit until at least 15, lap 15.
Okay, off we go, back into the race. Perfect job from you and the crew there, mate. We're delighted with that. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go.
Scheduled. Give me my wheel. Force feedback just keeps randomly cutting out when they do the auto drive. These tires are cold. God, that was terrible. Pick a side, Nico.
No need to worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
Well, that's good, because that's the first lap we put on them.
Okay, gap to the car ahead, 6.9 seconds.
Hey, Ned Star, how's it going, man?
Ollie's in the pits. Ollie in the pits now. The car ahead of you's just fitted the hard tyres. Car ahead now on the hard compound.
A little deep there. Nice. That's good.
Okay, gap to the car in front, 8.3 seconds.
Kind of surprised Hulkenberg hasn't pitted yet. My AI difficulty right now is at like 85. This is only my third race on F124. I feel like a couple more races I'll probably bump it up a touch. On F123 I usually raced around 92, 95. But I wanted to try to make sure I'm good with the new physics, and I feel like I've got it mostly under control.
1 second. Okay, gap ahead, 9.0 seconds.
Yeah, that's another thing too. I've only had one successful upgrade since I started this career mode.
Somewhere on the internal combustion engine, be aware that we're going to start to see a loss of power.
Can't even keep Bottas at bay here. And every time I get about a second away from him, he just trips us right back up. was wide.
And gap to the car in front, 10.3 seconds.
Yeah, I'm never going to catch Russell at this point. Oh. Looked away. Yeah. I've noticed a little bit of an improvement in the AI for sure.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 15.1 seconds.
Part of me is just tempted to let Bottas go by, but I'll probably just end up repassing him as soon as he does. But this isn't doing either of us any favors fighting for 10th place here, but this is a point or not. I almost got him out of the frickin' DRS range right there. Almost.
You're 10 seconds behind the car ahead.
I keep looking at frickin' the delta between me and Bottas and not just focusing on my lap. Ah. Really messed up the end of that lap. I'm all over the place. gonna try to build up some battery, I guess, for the end of this race. Wow. I'm finally pulling away from Bottas.
Okay, so gap to the car ahead, 13.8 seconds.
Could have been better there. See you, Nevstar. Thanks for popping in, man.
Gap to your teammate behind, 19.4 seconds.
All right, 5 laps. Just try to bring this 10th place home in 1 point. I don't know if I need to go down 3 gears there, and that's really where I'm gaining most of my time, is that corner right there, but I think I can just go down to 2, go down 2 gears. Probably putting extra wear on my gearbox.
Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 0.8 seconds.
Gap ahead. 0.8 seconds. I don't know where you're getting your information, sir, but I'm nearly 15 seconds behind. I don't know, maybe 3 gears is the way to go there. I didn't feel like I had as much rotation in the car, only going down 2. Really messed that last corner up.
The car behind is dropping back by about 0.3 a lap. Well done. Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by. 15.3 seconds.
Alright, last lap.
Okay, final lap. Let's go. Final lap.
I haven't really seen any. I've put increased yellow flags, red flags, incidents. I haven't really seen much in this career. I'm butchering this section now. Tires are screaming. Somebody one other than Max. Alright, that's 1 point at least. We're 1/5 of the way there for our goal.
That's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Fermé.
3 races deep, so I guess it's alright. I can get a couple lower point finishes to finish this season out. Still got 11 races to go, I think. I think there's 16 races in our season.
Australian Grand Prix comes to an end then, and it's a thoroughly deserved victory.
And just to seal it off, they've got the bonus point for the fastest lap too. It's
Oh,
something
nice.
that's not that easy to achieve when you've got a car that's set up for long run pace. But to put on those tires right at the right moment to get that fastest lap in, those extra points are going to count towards the title battle.
And here we are, a team that is no stranger to the podium, taking their place on top once again. A sublime race today, and a stunning win for Ferrari.
Good job, Leclerc.
Well, what an end to another fantastic weekend of
All
racing.
right, we moved up
Thanks
4
to
positions,
everyone
got a
who joined
point.
us, and we'll see you for the next one.
Oof. All right, well, let's get some R&D going and set with the weekly tasks. Maybe make an investment in one of our departments before the next race, which is China. I've never done the China race actually. It wasn't in 22. I think it was in 23. No, it might be new to this week or new to this year. Okay, activities. Quite some time before the next race, so we'll put weight training right before the race to increase Ollie's pace and focus. What's going to bring us in money or resource points? 25 cash, 10% on aero morale, which we're not even doing anything with, nor durability, so we don't need to focus on that. We should probably start with this. And we can do the sim event. Okay. Let's put something into aero here because we need to be nice to take advantage of the morale boost that we'll get on our weekly activities. We need a little bit more resource points, so I'm going to advance time a little bit, and then we'll come back and we will put in one of these. Are they even going to be done in time? That will be done just in time. So that should work. I had advanced time to make that work. Let's just put in for the front wing plates, I guess. No, because that doesn't hit when the morale boosts are in place. I guess I can rearrange those. That needs to be on the 10th when that's going to finish. So let's go back and change our activities. Let's remove. Nope, that's not right. That's better. Okay. Hero. Wing plates. How much money do we have? 2.8. I don't know if there's going to be much I can do here. Yeah, let's just try to bank some money. Alright, let's advance some time. Not missing anything, I don't think. Oh god, who's our... Probably the Stroll rival.
Thanks for handling that. Our new parts have completed without issue.
Okay, that's
They'll be on the car ready for the next race weekend.
chassis upgrade. Touch more money. Another chassis upgrade. More money. Still not enough to do anything with. $890 points. Probably use that, but ICU or ICE. I always say ICU, ICE to practice and change that out right before qualifying. That's at 59%. Everything else is good. Technically have the 6th, 7th best car on the grid. We should be doing better. Could do an engine upgrade, but I don't think we really need to yet. I really want to focus more on the car's handling and aero. So I think I want to put more into the chassis. I don't know if I'm going to get enough points to do another major upgrade before this next race starts. Let's just see how many points we get. I don't think it's going to matter much. Okay, those both succeeded, so that's good.
Okay, we've had the new parts come through the fabrication process. We'll have them with us for the next Grand Prix.
Could just save these for practice, and then the points we get from the practice sessions we could put in for a major upgrade. Or I could do the roll dampers now, which will help a little bit with tire wear. It's going to be the Miami Grand Prix coming up next, which that might help. By the time I do practices, yeah, I'm not going to have enough time to get a major upgrade in before Miami. So I'm going to go ahead and do the roll dampers and put those in place, and hopefully they don't fail. Okay. An ex-Formula 1 driver has requested a tour of the durability department. It could be a nice morale boost for the team. It could also create a distraction ahead of the internal deadline. What do you think? I'm not doing anything on durability, so except it'll be useful to have someone with their experience in the factory accept and make the arguments. Timing is not ideal, so we must hit a deadline.
The department wants me to pass on their thanks for helping out.
Alright, so that'll get us on to round 4, which will be China, which I don't ever recall doing that in previous games. I could be mistaken, but so I think I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. We had another successful round where we got some points, at least, or at least I say points, we got a point. So yeah, it was fun overall. The Australian race is always a fun one. So I look forward to China on the next stream, but we're going to go ahead and end it here. So thanks for everybody that tuned in. Nevstar, Zex, as always, appreciate it. Till next time, everyone, take care, and we'll see you in China.